Hey, you guys know all those sick YouTube B-roll videos that are commercials for brands that you see all over YouTube? You're probably asking yourself, okay, these look super sweet, but are they like working? Have you ever asked yourself that question? Probably not. All right, but let me qualify here. I don't necessarily want to say that these are, there is some amazing stuff out there and it looks gorgeous. And there's really just one tweak that I would love to see in a lot of these videos to be able to get them to a point where they're actually going to move the needle for brands. Because here's the thing, I've worked with so many businesses. I've run $1 million video marketing agency. I've done this so many times, and these brands come to you and they want something. They're like, I want this video, that video. But the thing is, you have to keep in mind that at the end of the day, if you want that testimonial, if you want more business out of this, it can't just be beautiful. It also needs to yield results. So the first question that you need to ask when you're talking to a client in a sales process, okay, what do you want this video to do? The answer is always going to be, I want this video to make me money. Whatever they say to that, however they answer that question, at the end of the day, it's going to be, okay, how is this video going to make me money? And then you ask them, okay, so where's it going to live? Is this video going to be an ad? Is it going to be a website video? Is it going to live on the About Us page? Is it like a brand story? What is this video? So we talk a lot about product videos here, rightfully so. I have the Peak Video Creators program where we actually train people to build product video businesses because there's a huge opportunity there. And a lot of what we talk about in this program is making great marketing videos. Not just great videos that look amazing, but how are they actually taking a customer from cold to sold? How are they taking a customer from, I don't know anything about this product or service, to, oh, I am now going to buy this product or service? How are they doing that? And that is a super fun thing to think about. So we have a whole process that we go over in the program called the Heroic System. And this helps you turn all of your awesome B-roll videos into awesome marketing videos. Since they're awesome marketing videos, once you give these videos to clients that you sell them to, you're like, yup, that's gonna make you money. And they're gonna be like, okay, take my money. If you want to learn more about that, there's a link in the description. But let's dive into this Heroic System. I actually developed this. I have a book. It's called Producing Empathy, the Hero System. And the Hero System is what I developed for organic social media. So that's how to get your stuff shared, to go viral. The Heroic System is a play off that. It's kind of a new methodology to get videos to a place that's a little bit more sales oriented, right? We want to sell these people into whatever it is. Because a lot of these people are going to see this and they don't know anything about the brand. And this is where the marketing comes in. This needs to take people from the awareness stage to the consideration stage through to the actual purchasing phase. It's so important. So here's how we do this. H stands for hook. So when I'm talking about hook, I'm talking about pulling people in. Now us as videographers, we know that we can actually design killer shots that we can do right here off the bat. So often what I'll do when I'm coming up with this process and I'm planning my shots, like here's my shot list for this video here. So as I was going through this, I was looking for that one crazy shot. What I think is important to know is that you have to pull people in. So I would really plan for something cool there. You get a different angle. Pattern interrupt is really important because people need to be interrupted. So they're on Facebook, Instagram, wherever they may be, they're scrolling through and they need to be interrupted right in their stream. So if you really can't come up with amazing footage, we just use a headline. So I have a system called the SEED system, specificity, empathy, emotion, and deliver, which helps you create great social media optimized headlines for this type of video. So you can actually frame this as an innovation. It's completely new, it's completely different. Think of like a BuzzFeed headline. That's a really good way to think of what this headline would be. And I have a video on the SEED system. I'll link to it down in the description below. So then we get into the E, and the E is empathy. And what we're doing here in empathy is we're talking about the problem. So remember, at the end of the day, businesses exist to solve problems. The solution is the product. So when that's the case, we need to first identify the problem and make the person watching it feel that problem. So we can't just go directly into, oh, beautiful product, because then people don't feel the pain associated with that. Now, sometimes there are ways visually that you can take people through, and if you only have something like a 6, 7, 8, 10 second bumper, it's a little bit different, right? But you can wrap this whole story into there if you're smart about it. But For these purposes, what we're gonna do is we're gonna show the pain. You don't even have to necessarily show a person. I like interjecting text within these videos because again, it's social media. So when we interject text and we can put the headline there and then we start to build that pain, we're pushing empathy forward. Empathy is the reason why anyone clicks or watches anything online. So they'll click it because they identify with it. They feel that pain, it's agitated through the video content, and then they'll move on. Okay, R is for response, and response is where you position your solution. So you're positioning your product as the solution to that pain which you empathize with. Once again, you do this visually. This is the art of it. This is why this is such creative work making product videos, because we've got this cool box to work inside of the heroic system. We know we need to take people through these stages to actually sell this product to other people. And so since we have this box to work inside of, we can be hyper creative within this box to do it. Because we could do this visually, we could do this with text, we could do this with sound, emotion, whatever it takes. You have a full design there to be able to take people through that process. It's super cool. And then the O is for over-deliver. This is the chance where you really get to shine. And we go over a lot of this in the program because we talk about how you can add little tiny things, Foley, sound design, little movements that you get in post you don't necessarily get when you're actually shooting. Little things to just go that extra mile where you're just kind of, man, that's good video. Because that demonstrates value. And that's one of the biggest pieces to this puzzle is demonstrating value. Because there's just like a lot of garbage and junk out there that people are trying to sell. And whatever product video you're making, you want to make sure that it doesn't appear to be another piece of junk out there. Okay, the I is for initiation. Initiation is all about educating people on your product. It's educating people about the solution. People don't necessarily get sold just by you telling them, oh, problem, feel the problem? Oh, you have a solution for that? Great, I'll do that. You have to build trust. You have to get people to a certain level of certainty, logically and emotionally, to be able to get them to convert, which is the ultimate goal of the video. And you're making these videos for your clients so that those videos will convert. So the big thing here is that you want to educate people on why this solution is unique. So you have to really dig into what the USP is, especially if you're in a competitive market. You want to not just state what the USP is, unique selling point, so what makes this product unique from other solutions to solve this problem. And then you want to dig into the actual education. So you may actually do a little bit of teaching. It's just a few seconds, but you can animate something really quickly, or you can use a voiceover or whatever it may be. You want to do a little bit of, I usually call it like science proof, but it doesn't necessarily have to be like science. It just needs to be logical reasons to buy this product that make it very logical that this is the obvious solution to the problem. And the C is just simply call to action. There's too much of this stuff that doesn't give you a clear call to action. Even if it's just on screen, we have to be very clear. You want to shop, click the link, whatever it is, we need to be really super clear what action we want people to take after they watch this video. And that's the main problem that I see with product videos out there, especially with people that are experimenting or making little stuff for clients on spec. You have to be able to demonstrate how that will make them money. That's their core reason that they're coming to you. So if you're able to make a video that you can prove has a structure to actually take people from cold to sold and has that marketing built into it, which is a simple bunch of research, then you're in super good shape. Like I said, I work on this with peak video creators all the time. This is what we do. We help people learn this formula, implement it, and we help people turn it into a highly profitable business. There's a link down below where you can watch the video on this that I made and learn more about it. I'll see you in the next video.